So morning guys, and welcome to our first live daily analysis. What I'm going to do guys, I'm just going to show you what I do every morning, my routines, what I look for in the markets, and some technical analysis of the markets as well. If there's any technical problems, it's our first live show, so if there's any technical problems guys, blame my technician. He's standing just here. But let's hope it all goes fine. So welcome to the show guys, and let's just start straight away. I'm going to carry on presenting, but if you've got any comments or any questions, then please please ask them. All right, guys. And if I could ask you to smash the like button as well, because that will help get a bit of traction for us. So yeah, if you like it, guys, smash the like button. Okay, so this is what I do every morning. Yeah, after I've been to the gym, had a shower, brushed my teeth, I open my laptop and I start trading and looking at the charts. All right, but before I do any of this, guys, I always listen to my daily affirmation. So if some of you are familiar with my channel, there is a daily affirmation that I listen to. So let's take a quick look at that. So not here, this one here, guys. So let's just play this quickly. I won't play it all the way through, but this is the type of thing. So this is what I listen to every morning to get me in the right headspace for trading. Right, okay guys, so you get the gist. I listen to that every morning. So you can find that on our channel. So just listen to that every morning just to get you in the right headspace for trading, guys. I promise you that will help. Okay, so back to the charts. So as you know, guys, I look at 28 currency pairs every morning. That's why I'm getting grey hair. So in no particular order, guys, I'm just going to go through them, and if I like what I see on the daily chart, then I will add it to my list of potential trades. Okay, so Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. All right, so yeah, what I'm seeing here, you've had a large bearish candle, but then we've had 2 days of indecision. And also what I'm seeing is there's an area here, yeah, of some kind of resistance or support there. Okay, so there is no trade here. I wouldn't take that shorter, yeah, because of this zone here. And based on yesterday's candle, which was a bearish doji candle, yeah, I wouldn't take that long. Okay, so if I can't see how I can short the market, or I can't see how I can long the market, then I just won't trade it. Yeah, so Aussie dollar CAD, no trade. Okay, let's look at the next one, Aussie dollar US dollar. Okay, so all right, so we've got a large bearish daily candle, okay, from yesterday. I think we've got some room to move into. So even if I said we're looking at this area here, okay. Yeah, so I'm seeing, as you can see here, it acted as support. Here it acted as resistance. Okay, and that's the next logical area for the Aussie dollar US dollar to reach. That's what I think. And we've got a daily bearish candle. We've got room to move into. Okay, so the Aussie dollar and the US dollar is a potential short for me today. Okay, I like this trade short. Yeah, large bearish candle, room to move into. All right, so what I do, I normally write this on a piece of paper, but as we're doing a live show, I'm going to do it on a Word document. Okay, so yeah, today's the 5th of November. The year is 2021. Where does the time go? And these are potential trades. So I will write in Aussie dollar, US dollar short. Okay, so this is a potential trade for me today. Okay, but let's carry on looking through all the charts. I do this every morning. Okay, right, so yeah, so now what we need to do is look at, so I used the daily chart for my direction, okay, but now I'm going to look at the H1 for potentially my execution zone. Okay, so I like this trade short. Let's look on the H1. So, so what I'm seeing here, guys, is price could potentially get up to this area here, yeah, and or hit the last high there. Okay, so yeah, as I've shown you many times on my daily analysis videos that I do every morning, please look at those if you can as well. So I'm looking for a bearish candlestick pattern in this grey zone. All right, and then I will take price down to the low, or I might let it carry on a little bit more. Okay, so it can react there, or potentially, yeah, it could react at this last high here. Okay, so we have to understand there's a couple of zones that it could react in and go shorter. Yeah, so bearish candlestick pattern in this grey zone, or potentially it could go up to this area here. All right, but Aussie dollar, US dollar short, I like this trade. Let's carry on. So we go to the next pair, Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. Okay, so again, this is the daily chart. Yeah, we've got a large bearish candle. Okay, it's broke this last low here, this 84.68 area. So it's broke this last low. So for me, market structure, market trend has changed. Yeah, remember again, if you refer to my tutorials on market structure and trend, then we've broke the trend. Yeah, this was the last low. Yeah, price has gone up. It hasn't created a new high, and then eventually price has broken this low. Okay, so we have a lower low. All right, so potentially a downtrend now. Large bearish candle, lots of room to move into. Let's, yeah, I might try and take it down to, let's say, yeah, around 83.16. It's quite a conservative target. I think price could come down to potentially as low as 82.41. Okay, but these are potential targets for this Australian dollar to go short. Again, I don't expect the market to hit these targets in the space of one day. They might, yeah, we don't know, but they might. But I don't, yeah, expect them to do that in one day. So again, I like this trade short. Yeah, large bearish candle. The market structure is with us, and we've got room for the trade to move into. So we're going to put that on our potential trades list. So it was Aussie dollar, Japanese yen, and again short. Okay, so back to the trade, back to the pair. So now let's look on the H1, guys. Okay, so on the H1, I'm looking at this area. Okay, so Yeah, I'm looking at this area here. Yeah, so it was acting as support here. It's now broke. It's now acting as resistance. Okay, so I'm looking for price to move back into this grey resistance zone and a large candlestick pattern. Yeah, your first target should be back down to the lows, so 83.91. But remember, on the day chart, I do think this currency pair has the potential to move lower, even down to 83.18 or even lower again, guys. Okay, but we like Aussie dollar yen short. Okay, next one, guys, GBP. So the pound against the GBPUSD, I call it, but it's the Swiss franc, but I call it the GBPUSD. So yeah, we've got, let's remove this. Yeah, I always remove my old support and resistance zones because every day I want to plot fresh new zones. Okay, so let's have a look here. Yeah, we've had a large bearish candle down. I might even look at the weekly chart here, guys, to see where this trade could move into. So this is the weekly chart now, guys. All right, so I'm seeing this area here. Yeah, so we've got potential support at this area. Remember, this is the weekly chart, so I still think this has a little bit of room to move into, maybe down to 22.50. All right, on the day chart, yeah, that supports what we're seeing. We have a large bearish candle. The only problem with this trade, guys, is that it's so oversold. Yeah, if I used a indicator like one of the oscillators, excuse me, it would tell me that this is oversold. Okay, so I might stay away from this trade, guys. Yeah, I think it will go lower, but I might stay away from this currency pair just because I think that's too oversold. Yeah, I think you might see a bounce up today. You might see a bounce up today back to this level here. Okay. Okay. I have my technician next to me, guys. I hope everything is okay, because when my technician stares at me, I worry. But I hope you can all hear me and you're still watching. Okay. So, yeah, I'm not looking to take this trade too oversold. New Zealand Japanese yen, again, guys, let's remove the old support and resistance zones, yeah, because we were looking at new, fresh areas. Okay, so, yeah, I like this trade, yeah, so we've got a large bearish candle from yesterday. Again, it's broke this low, yeah, this low here. Yeah, at 81.06. Yeah, so again, like the Australian yen, these two are heavily correlated. Yeah, they will do pretty much the same thing. Okay, but yeah, same setup. It's broke the low. Market structure for me has changed, so I'm looking for a low. We've got a large bearish candle, and what I'm seeing as a potential area for a target is this. Yeah, this area here. Okay, yeah, this last high over here, okay, could be a potential target. So we'll put this on the list, guys. New Zealand Japanese yen. Yeah, like I said, heavily correlated with the Aussie dollar yen. So yeah, only trade one of them. Otherwise, you're doubling up on the same trade, if that makes sense. Yeah. All right, so New Zealand yen short. Let's look on the H1 for a potential area to short. Okay, so yeah, I want to take this last low into consideration. This last high here, yeah. So we're going to do something that looks like this. All right, so again, this grey zone is now my zone that I'm looking for bearish candlestick pattern. Okay, and remember the trade, we can take it back down to the low, but remember from the day chart, this trade has potential to go down to 80.15. All right, so yeah, so New Zealand yen short, we like this trade. Okay, let me take a quick sip of water. I'm doing a lot of talking. This is actually vodka that keeps me going every day, but it looks like water. I'm only joking. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Excuse me. Okay, so we had a large bearish candle a couple of days ago. It has broke this low, but because of this green candle yesterday, yeah, it's quite a, I would like to see a bigger wick on this green candle, a bigger rejection at this price. Okay, so I do think this trade has the potential to go short, maybe down to this area here, but because of this green candle, I don't like this trade. Yeah, I wouldn't like to short this trade. I wouldn't like to long this trade. So I stay out of this pair. Next one, US dollar, Canadian dollar. Okay, so we've got a large bearish green candle. It didn't break this the day before's high. Yeah, it's still closed within that high. So again, I wouldn't like to short this trade because of the large green candle, and I wouldn't like to long this trade either because price shut within this low. And also, I'm seeing a bit of resistance potentially here. Yeah, so this trade wouldn't have a lot of room to move into to the upside. Yeah, so I wouldn't like to long this. I wouldn't like to short it. I stay out of the market. Next one. So pound against the US dollar. All right. So again, we've got a large bearish candle. All right. So I think price could get back down to this low, 134.27. Let's have a look at the weekly chart. Okay. So looking at the weekly chart. Okay, so I wouldn't like to short this trade. Yeah, let's say we have some weekly resistance here. Yeah, so it was resistance here, and now it's become support, and price is in this zone. Yeah, I know on the daily chart, yeah, we're seeing a large red candle, but I wouldn't like to short into this zone. All right, so again, I wouldn't like to short this trade. I definitely wouldn't like to long it with this large red candle. So I will stay out of this trade. All right. Next one, guys, euro against the US dollar. Okay, so price has come down and hit this last low. So I wouldn't like to short into this. And this large red candle, I wouldn't like to long it. Okay, so again, no trade for the euro US dollar. Okay, next one. So the Kiwi, the New Zealand dollar against the Canadian dollar. So what am I seeing here? This is the daily chart. I'm actually seeing a head and shoulders pattern, guys, here. I don't trade patterns, but a head and shoulders is basically this. Let me show you. Okay, so we've got this back up to here. Okay, and then potentially the trade Okay, so this is a head and shoulders pattern is what I'm seeing here. Okay, so we've got shoulder, head, shoulder. And this pattern says we should go at least back down to the lows, if not lower. All right, but yeah, we've got a large bearish candle that happened on the 2nd. We had a large green candle the following day, and now I'm seeing not a bearish candle, not a large bearish candle, but what I would like to see for me to enter this trade is a break of these lows. Okay, so yeah, a daily break. So I will stay out of this trade today. Yeah, I wouldn't like to short into this low. I definitely wouldn't like to long this trade because of the pattern. So yeah, maybe after today on Monday we might see a daily break of this low. Then I would definitely take this pair lower. All right, but today I'm going to stay out of the pair. Okay, let's carry on. Let's look at. Let's start with Aussie dollar. Let's start with Aussie dollar against the Swiss franc. All right, so what am I seeing here? So market similar to Aussie dollar yen. Yeah, we've got a low here that's been broken. So market structure is in a downtrend. We've got a large bearish candle from yesterday. All right, so, and I think this trade could potentially come lower. Okay, so potentially down to this area here. Okay, yeah, so yeah, I like this trade. Yeah, I'm happy to think about shorts on this market, on this pair. So let's write that on our potential trades. Short. Okay, so immediately, guys, we're seeing a lot of selling pressure against the Aussie dollar. Yeah, Aussie dollar, US dollar short, Aussie dollar yen short, Aussie dollar Swiss franc short. Okay, so these, it's good that we're getting more confirmation about weakness in the Aussie dollar. Okay, so let's look on the H1 for potential areas to short this market. Again, I want to take in this last low. I want to take in these highs. So my area of resistance will incorporate both of them. So we've got the low here and we've got the highs here. Okay. All right. So yeah, we need price to come back up into this gray zone, get a bearish candlestick pattern, and we will take this back down to the low. Or if we look at the day chart, potentially back down to 6, 7, 11. Yeah, down to this price here. Okay, so we've got a good 30 pips for that price to move into. Okay, so yeah, all right, we like this trade, shorting the Aussie dollar Swiss franc. Next one, let's look at the Canadian dollar against the Swiss franc. So similar story to the Aussie dollar Swiss franc. Obviously, these two currency pairs will be heavily correlated as well. Again, we've got a bearish market and we've got a bearish candlestick pattern. But I'm seeing a lot of support in this zone here. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of, yeah, it was once resistance, yeah, it broke, and now it could become support. All right, so I wouldn't like to short into this zone, guys, and I definitely wouldn't like to long this market. So I will stay out of this pair. Okay, next pair, Canadian dollar against the Japanese yen. All right, so again, the daily chart. Again, we've got a large bearish candle, guys, but yeah, it hasn't broke this low, and I'm seeing this as potential area Okay. So yeah, so it hasn't broke that low, guys. Yeah, and potential support here. So although that is a large bearish candle, and I do think price could come lower, just for these reasons, I would stay out of this. It hasn't broke the low of the candle on the 27th of October. So wouldn't long it, wouldn't short it, no trade. Next one, guys, Swiss franc against the Japanese yen. Okay, yeah, so every pair, guys, I want you to ask yourself this question: would I long it or would I short it? Does the trade have room to move into? Okay, so this last high here, yeah, is potentially, it was once resistance, is now potentially support. So although I'm seeing a bearish candle, I wouldn't short into this last high. And because of the bearish candle, I wouldn't long this trade. So stay out. Simple as that. Stay out of the trade. And just a quick recap, guys, if you've just tuned in, what I'm doing, guys, is taking you through my daily morning routine and what I look for each currency pair. All right, so yeah, if you've just tuned in, this is what we're doing. If you're enjoying the vid, if you could please smash the like button, yeah, 20 times. Okay, and that'd be greatly appreciated, guys. Okay. And also subscribe to the channel, guys. Lots of tutorials that will help with your trading, and I give you daily analysis every morning. Yeah, basically what I'm doing now, I put it all into a 5-minute video. Yeah, but today I wanted to do a live just to show you exactly what I look for in the markets. Okay, let's carry on. Let's have a drink of vodka. Okay, if I start slurring my words, I apologize. I'm only joking. Okay, so what have we got here? Euro against the Canadian dollar. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Yeah, just price has reached here and it's just chopping away. I would stay clear of this. Yeah, I want to see a break lower, or I want to see a break above this chop. Yeah, we've got this here, choppy chop, and we've got this here. Yeah. So yeah, if I see a break above this line, we could take price up to 45.77, probably up to 4,600. Or if we break this level, we're going to go lower. Okay. Again, guys, this is like a flag pattern. Yeah. Large downtrend, lots of chop. This is the flag. Okay. This is what's known as a flag pattern. And then price, if it breaks this, will carry on lower. But for me, staying out of this trade, too choppy. Next one, Euro Swiss franc. Okay, so what are we seeing here? Yeah, guys, if I'm looking at the daily chart and nothing else is appearing to the left, I will look at the weekly chart. Yeah, because I want to understand where price can move to. All right, so let's have a look at the weekly chart. If it loads up, wonderful. If it doesn't load up, remember, it is my technician's fault, not mine. Blame him. All right, so yeah, okay. So I wouldn't fancy shorting this anymore. Yeah, because it's coming into a zone on the weekly. Yeah, remember, guys, weekly chart, but you can see here there's some support here and prices at that level. Let's go back to the day chart. Yeah, I know this is bearish. Yeah, it probably could go a bit lower, but I'm not willing to short that anymore. Like I say, if I used indicators, which I don't, I just use a simple 20 moving average. An oscillator would tell me that this is overbought. Sorry, oversold. This would tell me it's oversold. And I don't want to short into this zone. And I don't want to long this candle. So Euro Swiss franc, Euro Chiefy, stay clear of this pair for today, not forever, just today. Okay, the euro against the pound. Okay, what am I seeing here? So, yeah, a very bullish green candle here. Why don't I like it? I don't like this. I'm just seeing too much. Yeah, I'm just seeing too much areas. It's such an untidy chart. Yeah, I'm just seeing too much, yeah, chop in this zone. Yeah, price keeps reacting. So although this is a large bullish candle, and I think it probably could reach, yeah, 8577, I just don't like this trade. I think there's too much, it's too untidy. Yeah, there's too much chop here. I would argue, some people might argue against me, but I would argue that is a resistance. There's some resistance in there. Okay, so yeah, I would stay out of this trade. I wouldn't long that, and I definitely wouldn't short this large green candle. Okay, so we stay out of the trade. Okay, next one, Euro Yen. I don't think I've ever done so much talking, guys, in all of my life. Okay, so, okay, what are we seeing here? All right, so first of all, I'm seeing some, yeah, potential support in this kind of area here. Okay, maybe this. Okay, so I'm seeing that as support. I'm also seeing a large bearish candle, and I think price could reach this zone. Yeah. So what was the low? Yeah, if you click on the candle, it will give you the price. So the low yesterday was 131 dead. Yeah, so these are like psychological prices. Yeah, 131.00, 131.50. Yeah, and I can see this large red candle has had a bit of a rejection at this level. Okay, so for that reason, I wouldn't short this pair. I do think it has a little bit potential to go shorter, but it's jumped up off of 130. Sorry, of 131. Yeah, I would maybe look at the H4. Yeah, so you can see price rejecting that level. Yeah, this psychological level. Okay, and you've got a green H4 candle. Yeah, so I wouldn't short it. I definitely wouldn't long it. Okay, so let's stay out of the Euro Yen. Next one, guys, Euro New Zealand dollar. So similar story to the Euro CAD, yeah, a bit choppy. Yeah, so again, I would want to see, yeah, price come out of this area. Remember, like the Euro CAD, this is not as choppy, yeah, not as choppy as the Euro CAD, but I would need to see price break this level, then there's room to the upside, or break this low, and then we have room shorter, more room shorter. But for today, too choppy, stay out of this market. Next one, guys, GBP Aussie dollar, so pound Aussie dollar. Okay, so what am I seeing here? Okay. Right, so market structure is short. Yeah. So sometimes the moving average 20 acts as a moving support or resistance, guys. Yeah, so we can see here price has bounced off of that zone, and we've got a large bearish candle. So I think we have room to take it back down to the low. Yeah, so back down to this price here. So about 81.50. I think we can take this trade back down to the low. Okay, so sorry, my technician was showing me stuff that I have no idea what he's talking about, but he assures me everything is going okay. Wonderful news. Yeah, so this large bearish candle, guys, yeah, so I think this has potential to come back down to this low. All right, so let's look for the H1 for our execution. Actually, before we do that, let's put it onto our list of potential trades. GBP, Australian dollar, short. Okay, so yeah, so as I said before, we are seeing selling pressure on the Aussie dollar. This trade slightly contradicts that. Yeah, this is saying Aussie dollar strength against the pound, but the pound could be weaker than the Australian dollar today. Yeah, so the Australian dollar, although weak against the dollar and the yen and the Swiss franc, is still stronger than the pound. So I would still be okay taking this as a short. Okay, so the pound, we could argue, is very weak today, weaker than the Australian dollar. Okay, so back to the chart. Pound, Aussie dollar, this is the H1. So yeah, okay, so this area here, we want to take into account these highs and this last low. Yeah, so this could be a great zone to come shorter, yeah, back down to this 81.50 level. I would make it 81.50 because of these psychological levels, guys. Yeah, so I would make it 81.51 would be my target. So I'm seeing, yeah, I want to see a bearish candlestick pattern here, price back down to here. Price could come up. Oh, wrong button. Yeah, price could come back up to this area here. Okay, so if there's not a candlestick pattern here, price pushes on up, then we're looking for a bearish candlestick pattern here, back down. If it happens in this second box here, guys, my target would be the last low. Yeah, because we've still got a lot of movement to move into. Yeah, so let's imagine we enter a trade here. Yeah, you've still got 105 pips. Because this is the pound Aussie dollar, yeah, it's volatile and it moves a lot of pips in a short space of time. Sort of the opposite of the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Very slow. All right, so yeah, we'll be looking for a bearish candlestick pattern here. I would take it back down to this low. If I get a bearish candlestick pattern in this gray zone, I will take it back down to this low. Okay, so we like the pound Aussie dollar short. Okay, guys, quick recap. If you've just joined us for our live show, I'm just taking you through what I do every morning. Yeah, I go through all 28 currency pairs and analyze, yeah, which pairs I'm going to trade for that day and potentially which support or resistance zones I will be looking for price to react. Okay, so if you just tuned in, this is what we're looking at today. Okay, and so far, these are the trades that we have found from the charts. Yeah, Aussie dollar, US dollar short, Aussie dollar yen short, New Zealand yen short, blah, blah, blah. You can see those trades. Also, if I start to lose my voice, it's because I've never spoke so much in all my life. Okay, so back to where we were. And also, guys, yeah, if I can ask you to smash the like button, don't smash it, but press it, and also subscribe to the channel. Because what I do every day, I do all of this for you. I look at all the 28 currency pairs and I put all of my daily analysis into a 5-minute video that you can watch every morning. Okay, so if you subscribe to the channel, you will get those every morning. All right, let's carry on. Next one, GBP CAD. Let's have a look. Okay, so yeah, from the daily chart, a large bearish candle, but yeah, we don't sell into support. We never do that. We would be crazy maniac people if we shorted into this, yeah? So again, sorry, my technician's showing me stuff. Never short into support, yeah? I don't care how bearish this candle is, do not short into support, yeah? Don't long into resistance. That's what crazy people do, okay? So bearish candle, but I wouldn't like to short this market, and I definitely wouldn't want to long this or buy this market. So simple, stay out of the market. Next one, guys, GBP CAD, GBP yen. So pound yen, what are we seeing here? Okay, so yeah, price is broken down. It's broke this low here. Yeah, the low at 81.55.97. It's broke this low. And a large bearish candle, but again, I'm seeing support. Yeah, so you can see price has reacted here. I'm seeing support in that area. This is humongous support, I know, but I just wouldn't feel comfortable selling into this gray zone here. Yeah, simple as that. I know it's a large bearish candle. It probably will come down to 85.250, but I'm not willing to short it. Don't short into support. Remember, that's what crazy people do. And I definitely wouldn't long this market. So what do? Stay out of the market. Okay, next pair, GBP, so pound, New Zealand dollar. What am I seeing here? Okay, I would have taken, let me remove this price alert. I would have taken this trade shorter if this bearish candle broke this low. Yeah, so, oh, no, wrong button, this one. So here, yeah, the lows from the 1st of November and the 2nd of November, yeah, I wouldn't take this, and because it hasn't broke that low, yeah, the wick on the candle has stayed into that zone. So again, guys, I wouldn't take that lower, and I definitely wouldn't long this market. So stay out of the pound, New Zealand dollar. Next one, New Zealand dollar against the Swiss franc, the New Zealand against the GBP. Again, guys, yeah, we've broken a low here. Market structure tells us that we're in a downtrend. We've got a large bearish candle. So it's all looking good for a short, but again, I'm seeing price reacting at this level. Yeah, it's reacted through here. Okay. So this is the day chart, guys. Yeah, price reacted here. It broke. It then acted as resistance. It's broke again, but I wouldn't like to short into that zone. Yeah, so although we've got a downtrend, large bearish candle, I would stay out of this trade. Yeah, I wouldn't take that any lower. Okay, and I definitely wouldn't long. I definitely wouldn't long this trade. Look how bearish that candle is. Okay, so again, we stay out of the market. Next one, New Zealand US dollar. So you can see, guys, what I have to do every morning. I have to do all of these currency pairs and analyze the market. Okay, so again, guys, yeah, we've got, it's broke this low. Yeah, if I show that with a horizontal line, yeah. So these lows here, yeah, price didn't go any higher. Market structure has broken down, and we've got a large bearish candle. So similar to the New Zealand Swiss franc, but again, yeah, I'm seeing, wrong button, I'm seeing support here. Sorry, yeah, I'm seeing support. Yeah, I'm seeing support all the way through this zone. Yeah. You can see price reacted. Yeah, it was once resistance. Yeah, then it acted as support here. Then broke down, acted as resistance. So yeah, I wouldn't short into this zone. No short, no long, stay out of the trade. Next one, guys, we've only got 3 more pairs left. Yeah, remember, guys, this is what I do every morning, analyze all of the pairs, all 28 pairs, and then I put this into a 5-minute video for you guys, okay, and tell you which trades we're looking at for each day. So check out my daily analysis every day. Next one, sorry, we've got 2 more. So we've got the US dollar against the Swiss franc. Do I like this trade? Just the last few days, there's so much chop and indecision. Yeah, we had a large bearish candle on the first. On the second, we had a large bullish candle, and now price has just chopped about. Yeah, these are all inside candles. Yeah, they haven't left. Yeah, this green candle. They've just stayed inside. Okay, so I wouldn't like to take this long, and I wouldn't like to take this short either, guys. So stay out of this trade. Yeah. The last one, we've made it. Hallelujah. We've made it to the last pair, and I haven't lost my voice. I'm going to have a quick sip of vodka. Okay, so we've got US dollar, Japanese yen. Just a side note, guys, the yen is a flight to safety currency. So if things start going Pete Tong, very wrong in the markets, then the yen will have strength. So if you see one of the indices like the FTSE or the NASDAQ or the DAX, if that starts tumbling down, the people will start going to the yen. Yeah, so the yen will gain strength. Okay, so just it's a flight to safety currency. So just a little side point there. Would I like to trade it today? Well, as you can see, lots of chop. This is a flag and pennant setup. Pattern. Yeah, so you've got the pole, and then you've got the flag. Yeah, this is the flag. Okay, what I will actually do, guys, while I think of it, I will actually do a tutorial on some of the different patterns, like head and shoulders patterns, flags and pennants, ascending triangles, descending triangles. Yeah, there's a lot of patterns that people trade. I don't necessarily trade these patterns, but I need to be aware of them. Okay, what normally happens, guys, is the pattern coincides with my view of the market, so it adds as another level of confluence. Gives me confidence to take that trade. Okay, but I don't trade patterns as such, but they normally coincide with my trade idea anyway. Okay, so this is a flag pattern, but again, just too much chop for me, guys. People, buyers and sellers, have no idea what's going on. Okay, so I would need to see a break above that, which normally happens with a flag pattern, or a break of this low, and then we could take it back down to 112. All right, so I wouldn't long this market, I wouldn't short this market. Okay, so let's have a look at all the potential trades that we've got today then, guys. So we've got 5. Yeah, we've got 5 potential trades. We looked at all 28 currency pairs, and we narrowed it down to 5 currency pairs. So this is them. All right. We've also looked at where to take these trades from on the lower time frame, on the H1. Yeah, we looked at different support or resistance zones where we could potentially see a price reaction. But yeah, these are the only trades that I'm looking at today. Remember, guys, I do this every morning, so you don't have to. Yeah, I look at all 28 currency pairs. and narrow it down to a few pairs that we can trade that day. So if you can check out my daily morning analysis, I do a 5-minute video every morning, Monday to Friday, which basically does all of this for you. So yeah, please check that out. If you've liked today's vid, also if you could like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, and I hope you found it useful. Yeah, I hope you understand why I stay out of some trades or why I take certain trades. Then this just gives you a good insight to that and why I'm happy to trade this pair but not this pair. All right, guys. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. My vodka has kept me going and I'm about to lose my voice, but yeah, my technician's happy, nothing went wrong, we are still online, so yeah, all good, guys. We'll try and do a live morning video every Friday. Okay, so but again, please check out my daily morning vids, it does all of this for you. Okay, guys, so yeah, I'm going to go now. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Yeah, and I'll see you all again soon. Adios, amigos. I don't know how to stop this video, so I'm going to carry on talking. My technician will come in now and stop it for me. How do I stop this? He doesn't know either. Okay.